Hi everyone, and welcome to English 130, the summer edition. I'm calling it the Fast and Furious edition because this is going to be a really quick class that we're going to be working on here. I want to walk you through a couple of things today. First of all, the website. Second of all, Blackboard. And before class starts or early tomorrow, you should be getting familiar with the website. I'm going to walk you through it really quickly. So that you're familiar with it. Of course, across the top are radio buttons. These buttons then have also drop-down menus. So, of course, we're on the home page. There's a contact page and a terms of use page. You should be reading all of this information and getting familiar with it. The next one is the syllabus. I've also put links so that you can download the syllabus directly off of the website. Information about the course is here. Then underneath that is online course considerations. You should read this. There's tons of reading. We do stuff on a daily basis. You can't do everything a week in advance. You have to work on it on a daily basis. Things have to be turned in. So I just want to make you aware of that. Materials needed page is the information about the 2 books that you will need. There's click to purchase buttons down here. You can buy it directly at the Chico State Wildcat store if you're local. And then there's links to Barnes & Noble and Amazon if you prefer doing it that way. Then the assignments tab. This is probably going to stress you out a little bit. This class would stress me out too. There's a lot due and it's really fast. This is a complete list of all of the assignments and when they're due. You'll notice there are multiple assignments due per day. You should get familiar with this calendar, be aware of what we're doing on a regular basis. Our class runs Monday through Thursdays. So that's what you should be prepared. There's daily work from Monday through Thursday and then over the weekend work to be ready for the next week. So it's fast and furious. Readings, these are 2 readings that I have links for you that we're going to use on the first week. American Psychosis by Chris Hedges and Melissa Ames, Engaging Apolitical Adolescence. These will link directly to them. You need to read these materials. I might add more material here as we go along, so you should be prepared. This is probably the most important tab. It's up here in the corner. It says Daily Work. When you click on the Daily Work button, this is the first one that you'll see, and it'll basically tell you about the stuff that's due on a daily basis. Again, I want to remind everyone, this class meets daily, even though it's online, which means there's daily work due. You can't do everything on the weekends. Things need to be posted regularly. So even though we're not meeting in person, we are meeting every day. So just be prepared for that. How I set this up is I will give you a week in advance the work days and what we're doing. So right now I have up day 1, 2, 3, and 4 because that's our work week. Next weekend, probably by Friday, I will put up the following week. And I will give you information during that week of stuff you need to do over the weekend. So again, this is something you check on a daily basis. If you click on week 1, day 1, you're going to see a whole bunch of stuff. So on the right over here is this information, activity, 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 homework. Over here on the left, some of these are radio buttons, so that means you can click on them and they'll take you to information. For example, Microtheme 1, Summary and Analysis of American Psychosis. If you click on this link over here, it's going to take you to another website, which is going to give you information on how to do a summary and analysis essay. We're going to go back to the website now. The Blackboard links will take you over to Blackboard, which we're going to talk about those in a second. I'm going back to the website again. And then there'll be homework for the week. So when you pull these day menus down, you go to day 2 and there'll be the things you're going to do that day. And then day 3, the things that you're going to do this day. So sometimes they're PowerPoints that you're going to watch. Sometimes they are links that you're going to read. Sometimes they're links to assignments that you're going to post. There's all kinds of things in here. And I would run this just like it looks. So I'd start at the top, do the first thing, second, and then the third. And it's in order, and I put it that way on purpose. There's also a social forum here where you can talk to people if you're having trouble, or you can read what everyone is saying. So hopefully some people will reply. Some people have viewed this, but nobody's replied. You can come back and we can look at what's going on. Okay, I'm going to move away from the website now. We're back on the home page. I'm going to remind you, even if you've looked at something the day before On the day that you're doing that work, you need to check your daily work, because I might add something if I find out things aren't going well or people are struggling. I might add additional information. So make sure that you're adding information. You're going every day, the day that it is, and you're looking at that information. Let's go back to Blackboard. I'm hoping you guys are familiar with Blackboard. Basically, Blackboard for us is a receptacle. So it means that we're basically going to be putting information in here about our assignments. It's a posting place for our assignments for the most part. A couple of other weird things happen in here. The peer review actually has to be done through this Blackboard folder. When you do a Turnitin assignment, there's a peer mark where you're going to do a peer review, and that assignment will show up on the day that that assignment is due. Again, so say for example you wanted to do, we're back at the website here, right? And say you want to do the blog posting activity 2 of Chris Hedges. You would go back to Blackboard and you would click on the blog entries folder, and you will see the different blog entries available. We're doing blog entry 1. If you click on that, it will bring up the place where you can create a blog. So you would create a blog here if you click on it, and you'd be able to put a title, type your message directly into the box, and then you want to play post entry. Let me move this over so you can see it. I'm trying to move this over. It's not doing it. There you go. It's this blue button, post entry. I'm going to press cancel because we don't want to do that right now. One of the other jobs with the blog postings is you have to write a blog posting and you have to respond. A couple people were confused about this. If you click this little arrow down here, you will be able to see what other people have posted. I'm going to use Brittany because Brittany and I have talked a few times and I don't think she'll mind. So Brittany actually did her response in a document. It's actually better to post it directly in the into the box, but either way it still works. You could click on it and you could read what Brittany had to say. If you click this comment button down, you can see comments that I have said, and when you're writing your own comment that's 250 words, you want to press the comment button and you'll be able to do your response right there. If you want to go out of Brittany's and respond to somebody else's, you can go directly in there and post it. So here's Alexandra's, and she's got a posting, and then she's got some comments from me, and then a comment from Samantha. Thanks, Samantha. So this is pretty straightforward when it comes to Blackboard. It's not very intuitive, but it'll do what it's got to do. Most of the information is going to be on the website, but Blackboard's a place that's going to hold some of this stuff. This little arrow over here, not arrow, I'm sorry, house, always takes you back to the main menu, and that's really helpful. So it's pretty straightforward. Blog entries when you're doing a microtheme assignment. This is the microtheme assignment. The trick about this is that a couple people have contacted me because the microtheme assignment, they couldn't do it. And again, I think I've mentioned this earlier in this screencast, but you can't do the assignment before the due date. So this is due tomorrow. So if you click on View and Complete tomorrow, this thing won't come up. The actual assignment will be activated tomorrow. If I use that little home button again, this one is another way that you can do it. Oops, that takes me to the main thing. Didn't want to do that. Going back into the class now, you want to use this home button. You can go into all of these folders and you can see the assignments. They're not going to be available to you, but you can go through and look at them. That's pretty much it. If you want to look at your grades, you can look at My Grades over here. It'll put your grades in as things are posted. That can be really helpful. Announcements. You've seen a few announcements from me already. You should be making sure that everything's connected to an email that you like. And of course, you can link directly to the website here. So if you click on that, it'll take us right back to our Wix website. Hey, you guys, I'm looking forward to the class. I'm sure you're going to have questions. This was really fast and really quick. Hoping that you're going to enjoy the course. It's going to be fast. There's a lot to do. Wishing you the best of luck. You know, I'm around. If you're local, I'm on the Chico State campus in the afternoons, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. If you want to meet with me face-to-face, I'm happy to do that. I'm sure a lot of you aren't local, So you're going to have to catch me via email, and you should contact me right away. Please make sure you read the policies when it comes to attendance. I know we don't have a class where we meet face-to-face, but if you miss something, the assignments close on that day. So if something's due tomorrow, if you don't post it by midnight, and sometimes even earlier for a peer review, if it's not posted by a specific time, you don't get credit for it. So that means you're going to have to be contacting me right away if something's happened and you can't do your work that day. Okay, I might talk about that more in a short video. I hope this helps. Have a great time, and I'll be looking forward to reading your material. Thank you.